The eve of the final match is upon us for figuring out who is going to be our last qualifier for the North American Spring Series. I am Vaudable, and who has been joining me for the latter half of this broadcast has been Samael and Sleegy. One thing we need to really get off our chests about this matchup that is ahead of us is this is a momentous occasion, a rematch that we did not expect to get in this tournament itself, but we are finally at this point. And Sleegy, tell me why this matchup is so important to the players and probably the viewers themselves as well.
Well, I know a lot of the people watching right now know exactly what we're talking about, but this is the rematch of the promotion tournament. We saw the Charlotte Phoenix play against eUnited in a series to decide which of these two teams were going to be able to move on to RLCS, and it came down to the wire, Vod. We saw a Game 7 that was so close. One goal is all that separated eUnited and Charlotte Phoenix from potentially moving on, and in that game, it eventually came down to eUnited on a wonderful play downfield, but Charlotte Phoenix was so close to making it to RLCS, and now they have an opportunity to qualify for the Spring Series against the same team that kept them out before.
Yeah, and it's worth to note, too, also how close those games even were, the individual games in that series. We had 5 games in that series that were 1-goal games and 3 overtimes as well. So these two teams just neck and neck. In the end, like you said, though, eUnited was able to stay in RLCS. But one thing to note, too, is both of these teams have had player swaps. And so that may be a dynamic to watch, as we've got WondaMike on Charlotte Phoenix, and over on the EU side, we've got Memory. And so that switch up, too, it's not quite the full rematch, but still, that I think adds another element in to see if those changes have made a difference. It's a great way to look at that as well.
We got a great rematch, and we also have some changes that can shake things up for both teams. Going to be hard to tell exactly who is going to come out on top of this one. Need to ask the chat for some help here to let us know what they think is going to be the result of this matchup. If they think it's going to be eUnited or if they think it's going to be Charlotte Phoenix. I want to know from the bottom of my heart who you, both Sleeky and Samael, think are going to take this one, as well as taking us into this glorious matchup.
Well, you already know who I'm going to pick. They helped me break my prediction curse. I can never choose against them ever again, lest the curse be recast upon me. I got to go with eUnited. Even if they don't make it here, I've just got to give it to them for the sheer fact that they were able to push me into making a correct prediction. So I'm going to give it to eUnited, but I think we're going to see another Game 5 here. Not 7 like we saw before, but it's going to be another series that goes all the way down to the wire.
No doubt. Maybe throw some overtimes in there. We might get the amount of minutes for 7 games. But I just said I wasn't never going to go against you again. I'm just going to go ahead and go against that because I'm going Charlotte Phoenix. I've sometimes been a opponent of them. I've been a little bit down on them sometimes, but I do think the addition of WondaMike, even though Turinturo, a fantastic player, WondaMike steps in and he's done a great job in this tournament so far. From what I've seen of WondaMike, it hasn't taken him long to mesh with Charlotte Phoenix. And we've got this 1-2 punch now of Shadow and WondaMike, so really keep an eye on that. I got to go Phoenix. I got to go against you. Of course, we're gonna.
Someone has to be wrong. It might as well be you.
Someone has to be wrong, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be Samael as well. I'm going with eUnited as well, especially after how we saw them just shatter the Sonics in that last series. They've been waiting patiently for this matchup, and I'm sure everyone who is watching is waiting as well. So, gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you so much for that, Vaughn. And, either way that this breaks down, Sam, I do think at the bottom of my heart, wherever it is, that this is going to be an exciting series. You've got Karma, who we have seen time and time again. She is going to be bloodthirsty for a win in this game. So I expect nothing less than 115% out of this Charlotte Phoenix team as we get ready to go into it.
No doubt. Revenge is the name of the game right now for Phoenix.
Well, we start things off with possession for eUnited. It's a play back from Memory. Hawks are looking to get back downfield, but can't find it. Be Memory with a bit of a weird rotation. Karma slowing it down. What a beautiful slowdown from Karma. Wanda Mike to pick it up, and a great start for the Charlotte Phoenix.
And that's one of the big things that Karma brings to the table as well, is the ability to make plays happen when there's space in front of her. So for eUnited, a team that likes to wait back, I don't know if that's the greatest strategy against this Phoenix squad, because we've got 3 players on Phoenix that can really make something happen if you give them that space.
Well, gets them off to a good start here in game number 1. Ajax looking to stop it. It's right down to Memory, and it doesn't take long before we have a level game yet again.
The sub or new player, fill in, whatever you want to call him, but it's Memory here. He has no memory of the previous matchup between these two teams. He doesn't even need it. He's just looking to score. He gets the first one for eUnited, and that is a quick response for the orange side.
That it is. It's straight back down to Wanda Mike. What a save from Memory. Ajax wasn't able to find it initially. He's going to have to find this one. He's able to get around it to clear it away. It'll be Ajax again downfield. Shadow with the pressure. If he's going to look to follow up here, he's got Hawkster front post. He's going to be able to get it past one, but it's hit off. Straight back down to Memory, who's able to clear it back downfield. Karma able to take advantage of that opened up possession off the demo. It'll be Shadow with a good 50 against Hawkster. Straight back down. One to Mike with the 50, but straight back to Hawkster yet again. Over these teams playing incredibly speedy at the moment. As we continue to move our way through this game, it's Memory looking for a pinch. It's a double commit offensively, but Karma almost makes it work. She regains possession, but is unable to get that on target. Wanda Mike himself almost making a great play. Karma yet again. Pass over to Wanda Mike. It's up. Going to hit off the ceiling, but Hawkster taking control after it was a bit of a soft touch.
For eUnited, I don't like that they continue to give space to Charlotte Phoenix. I think that is a bad move, as you see plays being made from Phoenix that continue to keep this ball down deep into eUnited's zone. For eUnited, they will need to push up and start making some of these challenges.
Now that they certainly will. And Shadow with a really well-placed possession play there. He gets it straight into Ajax, but was able to follow that all the way downfield. Memory now going to put it straight into Karma, but it's off the back wall. Memory going to get just, I mean, honestly, a bad touch on that ball there. Misses goal. And now an opportunity on the counter. Karma putting it on target, but Ajax with the save. We cross over into the second half now. It's still 1-1. The back wall, it'll be Ajax, but straight back into Shadow. Off again. Hawkster not going to find the touch. It's an open net, and Karma puts it through.
Yeah, good work down into the corner there. All 3 players for Phoenix getting involved on that play. Karma able to just finish it off. An easy tap in at that point, as the work down low pays dividends for Charlotte Phoenix. They get their lead back 2-1 now, but still, you said it, almost half this game to play, so still lots of time here for eUnited. But I still think eUnited have got to start picking up the pace and making sure they don't wait back as much as they have.
Oh, that was a huge angle from Wanda Mike. I mean, a great read from Memory, but what an angle find from Wanda Mike there. Almost puts him up by 2. Instead, though, it's Ajax giving away possession to Wanda Mike yet again. He's able to get it off the back wall and straight to Shadow. Karma looking for the bump, but Ajax able to get back around. It'll be Hawkster straight in on. It's just off the bar. Almost finds an equalizer here. There's still pressure building. Memory trying to get it over, but they're not going to be able to get it by. Close call there if you're the Charlotte Phoenix.
No doubt. Wanda Mike with the hops there. I thought for sure that was up and over his head, but he's able to get up into the air with lightning speed to make that stop, keeping this a 2-1 lead here for Charlotte Phoenix. That's the sort of play from Wanda Mike we saw in the rival series. He was just a beast. And this pickup for Charlotte Phoenix, I think, is a great one. If you're going to lose Turinturo, at the least you could do is pick up one of the better players in rival series in Wanda Mike.
Well, it'll be Hawkster picking up that dropped ball. He's not going to be able to follow that up as Wanda Mike gets back on top. Hit up yet again. Shadow shot on target. It's Hawkster who has to dive across, save. Back over to Ajax, getting another really close save there. At first, wasn't sure if that was on target, but it was definitely sneaking its way in. Shadow with the follow-up, double commit on that save. But it ends up working out as they clear it back downfield. 30 seconds now. All that remains in regulation of game one. It's a pass down from Hoxer. Shadow pushing it down. That's going to be straight to Karma. But that shot going to be wildly off, and Hoxer has an opportunity to move this downfield. The mic trying to just kill time. Final seconds counting down. It's a pass over to Hoxer. Memory still on top. It's going to be off the backboard. Karma is not even going to give him a chance, but it's still in the air. Down yet again. Wonder Mike wisely let it drop, and the Charlotte Phoenix take game number one.
Another close game. We talked about the last time these teams played, how close it was. So many one-goal games. Another here in game number one. I think for the style of play that we saw in that game, that plays right into Charlotte Phoenix, exactly what they want. It's eUnited's style of game as well, but I don't know that this matchup for eUnited is a great one. I know we saw eUnited take down Phoenix in that promotion tournament, but we talked about how close it was. We talked about multiple overtimes, how close Phoenix was to getting ahead, getting into RLCS. The tides may be shifting here for this particular matchup, whereas eUnited, hey, you can't say they weren't the victor. They come away with that win in the previous series. They're on top, but I think Phoenix looking like the better of the teams right now in this moment.
No, I mean, absolutely. They've just been able to maintain pressure, and it's been off of a couple of questionable eUnited decisions. They've been not able to get solid touches on the ball. The rotations have been a little weird. We've seen them put some really good looks on the goal, but it's been stuff that the Charlotte Phoenix have been able to read. So we'll see what sort of changes they can make coming into game number two here, because right now the Charlotte Phoenix, they've got all of the momentum in their half. We'll see if they can keep it rolling.
No doubt about it, Sleegy. This is going to be another good one, another close battle, I am sure. But I'm excited to see if Phoenix can find this momentum, something they had to stop in my tracks there as I watched Wonder Mike really put that in. But one thing I think for Phoenix is they always have trouble finding the momentum in the series and just finishing a team off. So if anything's going to happen here, I'd really like to see for Phoenix to find that big lead. Let's see how they play, if they can manage to secure that lead.
Ooh, Karma was jumping up for that, but unable to find it in time. It'll be Ajax hit off of the back wall. Wonder Mike sends it back again downfield. Shadow to Memory. Ooh, good follow there from Wonder Mike as well. We're seeing some solid plays come out of the Charlotte Phoenix right now. As it's sent down yet again, Ajax straight into Wonder Mike, who will look to follow it himself. It's Karma getting bumped by Memory, unable to find the touch.
Oh, no. Woo! That was a giveaway right in the box. Thankfully, the Hawks were able to get back.
Oh, Shadow, how? Oh, my. So close, but the post has other things to say about that. We remain 0-0. It's Karma looking to make something happen herself. It's going to be off the backboard. What a shot from Karma. And she is not messing around in this game.
No, again, Karma with space is deadly. Backboard touch. Two players of eUnited, neither able to get there before Karma does the speedy play as Karma takes control of that ball in center, gets the goal now. Phoenix 1-0. They start this game like they did the last, and they have the lead.
Another shot coming in from Wonder Mike, but talk about a confidence booster for Karma. What a shot to hit to put you up in game number two. But it's eUnited trying to push back downfield to get things back level. They cannot let that bother them as Memory taking a shot near. It's going to be high, and that's a beautiful follow from Ajax. Great play in eUnited. Get things back square.
Shadow lost control, lost the handle on that ball with facing backwards on that touch, and then Karma not able to make the read. Just a little bit of space given to eUnited, and then they capitalize there on that goal. Good response as well. That's all we've seen tonight from these teams. You go down, you find a way to respond. Unless you're Rogue.
Oof. Well, definitely not Rogue in this game as we continue to fight on. Karma following up on the right side. It's going to be dropped back down in front yet again. Hoxer to send it back downfield. What a great pickup there. That's Wanda Mike with the read. Drop down yet again. Memory with the beat. No one defensively right now. So Wanda Mike gets set up in goal. It'll be Shadow trying to take it off the back wall. Hoxer to Karma. Over to Shadow. Got possession. Looking to get this by Ajax, but a bit too quick on that there, and they let the ball get away from them. Great shot from Memory. Forces Shadow to go up. Doesn't find the touch. Karma not quick enough on the follow, but what a shot from Ajax. I don't know how that's even possible. Open goal miss, and it keeps the game level.
Wow. Yeah, that is about as open of a net as you can get. And the ball didn't even go the direction. It didn't go towards the net. It went parallel to the net. Perpendicular, I should say. Anyway, I digress. Missed shot, missed opportunity. Certainly one that eUnited would want back as we play on 1-1 here. Another chance, though. eUnited push downfield. Memory up and over Karma into the air. Big block.
It's dropped down from Hoxer over to Shadow. Karma looking to get that midfield. She's not able to get quite enough of a drop. It'll be Hoxer off the back wall. It's Karma. Looking for a play of her own. What an angle. Memory finds the save. Almost a goal that would have put the Charlotte Phoenix in front. Wanda Mike looking to regain control. It's sent back downfield. No one there to receive. Charlotte Phoenix continuing to get warmer and warmer as they look to find a goal that could potentially send them into a series. Point here, 1 minute, all that remains. Hoxer with the save. Karma to follow up. It's going to be off the ceiling and back wall. Shadow with the touch as he gets bumped away, but Wanda Mike quick on the follow. He's going to beat Hoxer to it. Straight back midfield. Shadow almost there. Karma, though, great positioning backfield to stop the counterattack. She's going to look to get the pinch. It's not quite what she was looking for. Shadow to follow. Straight into Hoxer. 30 seconds now. It's going to be back wall. Wanda Mike looking for the follow. Ajax there. It'll be Karma now. Trying to edge it around. Memory with a clear downfield. Shadow taking advantage of the space well. Wanda Mike comes in. Shadow is looking for flip reset. Bit of cross signals there, but pressure still continuing to build here for the Charlotte Phoenix. 6 seconds until overtime. Could be an opportunity on the counter from eUnited. Ajax not able to sneak it by Hoxer. Gonna be able to put it through. I thought it was going to post out, but it does not. And we will not see overtime in game number 2.
What a monstrous bump on the goal line. Karma just sent flying all the way downfield. What turned from an easy save ended up being a goal, all from that bump. The physicality down low from eUnited pays off, and they are able to get this series tied up. Love that sort of play. You don't always have to play the ball. Sometimes just play the player. Good things will happen.
I really feel like Charlotte Phoenix gave that one away. eUnited stealing the win there. In the final moment, Charlotte Phoenix had all the momentum. They had all the pressure. They had all the possession. But one missed rotation, a massive bump, and eUnited just launching it into the back of net. We see them get themselves back level in this series. It turns it now into a best of 3. And all of the momentum that the Charlotte Phoenix had from winning game 1 and from playing solidly all throughout there is essentially reversed now as eUnited get things back square.
Yeah, and these are the question marks that continue to pop up for Charlotte Phoenix. When it seems like they're playing well, seems like they're in control of the series, you sometimes just find ways to give it up, and you see it there. I will say, though, it was a great play down low. Not a whole lot the defender could do. Karma was ready and waiting for that. Just a great bump as well, though. So I hand it to eUnited. They played well to get that final goal. But you said it, the momentum now just wiped clean for Phoenix. They've got to get that back now in game 3. and it's against an eUnited squad that's got to be feeling pretty good about taking that game.
Yeah, that they certainly do. We get started with game number 3, eUnited. Again, stealing that one away in the final seconds. It's going to be Karma, though, to send it back downfield. Shadow over to Karma yet again. What a shot. Memory with the save on the goal line. Solid defensive rotation to get back out in front of that one. One to Mike maintaining possession. And Shadow unable to find the touch. Close call there for Charlotte Phoenix as they look to build momentum again here. It's going to drop straight back down to Shadow, but he puts it right into the waiting arms of Memory.
Oh, I was ready to let loose. Karma nearly did the same thing to eUnited on the goal line. She was looking for that bump. They get the goal anyway. Oh my God, I wanted that to happen so bad. I was ready to just lose it. Either way, Phoenix with the pressure, and they get the goal. It pays off.
Yeah, just a banger in the goal there. Ajax, all he can do is sit there and watch. No way they were going to be able to make it back to that. So Phoenix take an early lead here about 50 seconds into game 3. But it could drop quickly. We see eUnited pressing deep in the half. It's going to be back downfield. Memory with the clear. Has solid room to work with, but it's not for long as one to Mike with a pass down the Karma shot. Ajax helping her out, and we're going to see the Charlotte Phoenix take a 2-0 lead.
Oh, I love it. One to Mike down right to Karma. Just a seeing eye pass. Ajax, though, nearly getting back to make that save. Great effort from him, but too good on the pass from one to Mike. Karma again gets a goal. Karma has shown up in this series. She has been a big reason for the question marks on the side of Phoenix, but you cannot say she has not played well in this series. Looking so good so far.
Well, it's sent downfield yet again. Memory with possession. Going to be right on top of Hawks. They're able to get it over top one. What a great play. It's off the back wall. Forces one to Mike to find a glancing touch to keep it away. Steal away from Shadow on Ajax. It's a double commit there. And now Hawkser. Ajax almost able to find the demo on one to Mike. That would have surely led to a goal, but somehow one to Mike, like a ninja, just slipping by there.
You can see
Charlotte
it too.
Phoenix holding on for now.
You saw it in his movement. He saw it coming. He just sensed it. He had that sixth sense and just went, whoop, the little skirt. And that's all it took. I love that little evasion move.
Well, it keeps them with a 2-0 lead for now as Ajax putting it off the side wall. Memory. We're to Ajax yet again. Hawks are with possession, but blocked quickly. Karma not going to be able to find the save. Neither is one to Mike. We're going to see it become a 1-goal game now.
1 goal back here for eUnited. They'll need another to tie it up. A lot of space for Memory there out front. Really surprising to see a player get that much room to not only wait for the ball, but also dribble and put it up over top as well. But great play from Memory. I love how Memory has slotted into eUnited. Looks very good for this squad and one of the better players in this series for eUnited.
Karma looking to follow this up, but it falls straight to Ajax. It's another great block from Mike. Shadow puts it off the back wall. One to Mike. Ooh, almost had the angle. If it had been on target, it would have surely found its way through. Ajax pushing it downfield yet again. Karma looking to follow this up. It'll be her. Straight to Shadow. Shot's going to be wide, and now Ajax with possession. It's going to be off the ceiling corner. Karma just launching another one downfield. It was a bit too slow. Memory able to find the read. Good block there from Ajax. It's Memory out of the corner. He's got room to work with as he sends it downfield. Karma on the rotation. Shadow pushing up forward. One of Mike sitting back. Be Karma. Getting it past one. Maintaining possession. She looks to get it past two. One to Mike pushed a bit too far upfield there. We got Hawkser threatening in the midfield area. Ajax passed down to Hawkser, but he's not able to find the touch in on goal.
Just as I was about to sing the defensive praises of one to Mike, he nearly takes those words right out of my mouth. But I think the addition of one to Mike, I'm realizing what it's doing for Karma. Wonder Mike not afraid to stay back on defense. That's giving Karma the space and the freedom to just push up field. We've seen a lot of outlet passes just like this that Karma comes streaking through the mid and makes something happen. Wonder Mike is allowing Karma to play more free, and that is working wonders for Phoenix.
And it is, as they continue to put pressure down right now. Wonder Mike slowing down the plays, looking for the flip reset, and he's not gonna miss it. Memory will look to erase that memory as they go up by 2 now.
Waiting, and strike. You're done. Wonder Mike strikes with the flip reset. Unbelievable play. I swear, this guy, he'll play defense, and then he'll just upfield, and that's that. That's a goal. Wonder Mike has the ability to make those goals happen all the way from his end. Unbelievable play. Just turning into really a catalyst for this team. It's early for Phoenix, but I really think this addition of Wonder Mike might be a lot better than people are realizing.
Yeah, and he might want to get his paint checked after this game because he is surely cracked right now. Amazing goal. We'll surely see them win the game as long as they don't let one in at the last second here. Great clear away. And now Charlotte Phoenix, they find themselves on series point. They've just got to win one more game.
Impressive. Impressive is the word for me right now for Phoenix. They don't look like the team that gives up these games. They don't look like the team that can't find that clutch play. Wonder Mike is really the definition of clutch. He was clutch for his team in rival series all season, and we're seeing that here. But all 3 of these players starting to really mesh well. You're not seeing as many double commits. Really just, I think they're finding something. I really do. I said it before. I've been hard on Phoenix in the past. There's no doubt about it. And I think it's been deserved a lot of these times, but I'm ready to sing their praises as well. Looking very good against an eUnited team that I think is just waiting back too much.
Yeah, they just look to be on top of their game. And really, if not for that mistake at the end of game 2 that gave eUnited the wins, that could have been the game to send them through. They've still got to play one more. They got to have 5 more solid minutes at the very least of Rocket League in front of them. But they're off to a great start right now, Sam. And they might prove me and you wrong. They might prove anyone who doubted them wrong, as they're on series point.
Well, I predicted them, so they would prove me right. So
that's right. That's right.
Gonna throw that out there. That
I tried to drag you down with me, and you're just not letting me, man. How you
looking pretty good right now? So, but they still got to get that final win, which has sometimes proven to be that elusive win. The final win to just close out a series, and you know the last thing they want is to get to that game 5 where the pressure's on the line. This is the time for Phoenix to just slam the door shut.
Well, they've played this game before, Charlotte has. They lost it in Game 7. It cost them a trip to RLCS. They find themselves in a similar position against the same team with not a trip to RLCS, but a trip to the spring series on the line. See if they can pull it through here. It's clear downfield. Karma with possession. It'll be straight into Hoxer. Back down again. It'll be Shadow. Good 50 on Memory. Wonder Mike takes over. Gets demoed, though, for his efforts. Wonder Mike looking for the touch. It'll be straight down into Wonder. Hoxer not going to be able to find that boost that puts him wildly out of position. Almost a great 50 from Shadow, but back into the back wall. Memory. Got Ajax in support. Gets a great fake. Shadow able to find it in time to clear it away. This game remains 0-0. Wonder Mike looking to change that, but another save coming in from Hoxer.
Oh, is he going to do it?
I don't care if it got saved. What a shot.
Oh, man, I'm thinking, is this really going to happen right now? Wonder Mike in the air alone is just so deadly. I tell you what, nearly dropping that one home. eUnited, though, they've made some really good adjustments to start this game. Much better possession coming from them. And honestly, they're not feeding the ball back as much as they were. Smart play from eUnited It nearly didn't matter there.
Oh, Wonder Mike with another opportunity and the drop. Oh, it's like he's got aimbot on. He knows exactly where to put it to get it past both defenders. And the death timer now beginning for eUnited.
Yeah, the combination of speed and skill there from Wonder Mike into the air so fast. You are not going to beat him to the ball. And then that subtle rotation of his car right at the end. 2 defenders on the goal line, and he slips it through. The seeing eye shot from Wonder Mike gets Phoenix now the first goal, and they're looking for more now. Wonder Mike through center. Hoxer, though, with a block. We've been saying his name a lot, this Wonder Mike guy. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's
Pretty good. He's a pretty good player.
It's almost like he's a professional player or something, you know? It's weird. Either way, it's going to take some professional player play from eUnited right now. They're going to try and get themselves back into this game as Wonder Mike comes in again. Shadow with a good 50. It's Wonder Mike going to get a pass down to Shadow, almost on target, but it pings off the post. And now Ajax with possession. It's Wonder Mike dropping that down. My goodness, he's everywhere.
He really is, and now Shadow's starting to get involved as well. Shadow has been so quiet in this series. You do not want Shadow to wake up as well. If we start seeing all 3 players of Phoenix start to pop off, that is going to be it for eUnited. Again, led, though, by Wonder Mike. 2 goals on the board, just putting up points right now for Charlotte Phoenix. And they have come out and made a statement in this game they want this.
I mean, that much is abundantly clear. Shadow getting another shot over to Wonder Mike. Not able to find the drop on that one, but Shadow maintaining possession. It'll be Karma off the side wall, straight to Hoxer. Time becoming a very critical factor in this game. Only 95 seconds on the clock for regulation. It's a 2-goal deficit as Hoxer gets a flip reset, but there's not a whole lot of power behind it. Ooh, good 50 there from Shadow, able to keep it away.
I can't believe he got that ball by him. He should have been beat on that. That was so smart to go the other way. Oh my, such a quick decision.
2,000 IQ plays coming out of Charlotte Phoenix right now.
The steal is there.
Yeah. They look to seal the deal here. That is a giveaway, though. On the line, eUnited does not capitalize on an open goal. Memory will finally follow it through. My goodness, I thought they just gave that one away.
Yeah, thankfully for Ajax, Memory able to come in and bail him out. Ajax has had some really just uncharacteristic misses tonight that we've seen. Open nets not falling for Ajax, and with close games, close series like this, you have got to be able to take advantage and capitalize. They do get the goal, though. They're back within 1, and they're looking for more as now Memory puts that ball on Hoxer. Big block, though. Karma getting abused in the net. Doesn't matter, though. They're able to relieve the pressure.
Well, this game changing dynamic very quickly. A 1-goal game very much within eUnited's reach. As Karma looks to send it downfield, it'll be hit from Shadow. Charlotte is pushed very aggressively forward right now. Could suffer from a quick counterattack as Ajax able to get it past one. Hoxer's got one waiting in midfield. Memory, oh my goodness, he had the opportunity but not able to capitalize. It'll be Memory, though, following it up. Ajax in the air. Shadow with the clear over to the right side. They've got to hold on for 18 seconds. They cannot afford to choke away this lead. Karma wasting even more time. It'll be back down to Memory yet again. Straight to Hoxer, but he can't find the touch. Ajax clearing it away, but Wonder Mike on target. Shadow keeping it up. Opportunity for eUnited, and Hoxer will not find the save. He won't find the touch, and the Charlotte Phoenix will find the win.
Our final team to qualify tonight. It took going down into the lower bracket, but they have got their revenge against eUnited. It's eUnited who will not promote, if you will, to the main event. It's going to be Phoenix, and they are deserving of that. Great work tonight. Honestly, after going down to the lowers, some question marks yet again. Because, I mean, they had a chance. They were right there in that upper 2. But in the end, this is a Phoenix team that maybe they can get it done. Maybe they can find that clutch that they've been lacking. A big part of that was Wonder Mike.
A huge part of that was Wonder Mike. I mean, Wonder Mike everywhere he needed to be in that game. He made the plays when it mattered the most. And my goodness, what a performance from the Charlotte Phoenix. It got a little scary there at the end. You're a Charlotte Phoenix fan. You're watching.
They're still Charlotte Phoenix, right? You got to make it interesting.
Everybody who's a Charlotte Phoenix fan is very, very familiar with elevated heart rates. But in the end, they finally pull it through. They take down the team that kept them out of RLCS. And why does my firewall's giving me troubles? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Vod, what did you think of how this game went down?
I thought it was insane all the way through, left and right. It kept me on the edge of my seat the entire time. But at the end of the day, Charlotte Phoenix broke the curse. They didn't even have to get to Game 5. They took it within 4. And Wonder Mike, the name of the day, just insane to see the way that he has been popping off throughout the day. Apparently, he did so well during the series against the Pittsburgh Knights, who sweep their way in as well. It was no doubt that they would make it in after seeing his performance in this one. Round of applause for him. And my biggest question is this the Charlotte Phoenix team that can go all the way to the RLCS and just with the Spring Series alone, get the victory of the tournament itself?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but that's the good thing about the main event, right? We got 4 RLCS teams waiting in that main event. They've been watching, they're waiting in the wings, and now we get to see how these 4 teams that qualified stack up against those RLCS squads. We got some underdog teams in there, but yeah, for a team like Phoenix, it's a great chance for them to test this new roster, see how they do. If they can even get one win against an RLCS squad over the weekend, I'll feel that is a victory for the Phoenix, because that would prove that they can finally play again at that RLCS level. So yeah, still I think some question marks, but they've proven a lot tonight, and if they can get it done over the weekend, I think that will erase a lot of previous heartache.
It's just crazy to see the way that they have performed so far in this tournament itself. And just going over the teams that we have had qualify throughout the day, and the teams are going to have to face up against, as well as the bracket already filled out, since we see the 4 teams that were already invited for placing top 4 in the North American RLCS. We have G2 Esports play against Pittsburgh Knights. That's going to be a great matchup. Ooh. Vanguard against Jamal Jabari. That's going to be a good one too. Space Station now will be taking on Charlotte Phoenix. And then to round out those matches that we'll have this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, NRG Esports versus 72PC. Jacob facing his old squad. Going to be great to see some of those matches as well, to see how these teams will face off against each other, and all competing for $125,000. Last place guaranteed $13,000. Going to be amazing to see all the Rocket League action that will be going on this weekend. And I have been blessed to be joined by Samael and Sleegy for the latter half. Unfortunately, we have lost Sleegy to the wings at the end. Oh, he's back. Okay, he's back.
He's just sitting really still.
Up, but my audio should be just fine.
Okay, awesome. But it's been great to have both of you on here at the latter half of the broadcast, and also earlier on when we had Shope as well, making his debut appearance into the broadcast itself. But amazing work by all the Rival Esports staff. If you want to show your support as well, definitely subscribe to the Twitch channel. We are so close to getting another emote. It's going to be great to see what all we can help provide Rocket League entertainment-wise in the future. So thank you all for watching, and from all of us here at Rival Esports, have a good night and enjoy some great Rocket League this weekend.